Hi, it's Cindy, the founder of Feminine Mastery, and I want to welcome you back to my video blog. And as I promised last time, from my beautiful little cozy place in La Jolla, where you've seen me broadcast quite a bit, I'm in my brand new beautiful beach home. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy here. It has been a whirlwind moving in, getting everything together. As you can tell, the pictures still are not hung, so there'll be changes behind you, little tweaks that you can notice in the next time I come to you. But thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back and for following me and for being excited about this topic today. It is hopefully going to blow your mind in a really good way. So the topic is, are you living in an illusion or are you living your dream? And there is a lot of difference and not much difference between this illusory world, this illusion that we can live in and actually get stuck in, and then actually dreaming and living our dream. And so you know me probably by now, and the illusion is not where we want to be. No, 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 no. We want to get you out of the illusion into the present, dreaming and living your dream specifically. So let's talk a little bit about how you know the difference, if you're living in the illusion or if you're living your dream. So the illusion is literally a conjured reality. It's an altered state of reality based on different lenses that we put on that are caused by the ego and anchored emotions and past experiences. So for example, if you had a past experience of being like coming out, expressing yourself, and then being shamed or embarrassed about that, you might have learned to draw back in and hold yourself inside rather than coming into present and expressing your true feelings and who you really are. And so when we're not living in an illusion, we are living in the present moment, detached from the past, knowing that all there is surrounding us is possibility, the ability to dream, the ability to take action, the ability to manifest. So when we live stuck in that illusion, we literally tend to project past experiences through our view of life that alter reality. So you've heard that saying of fear really means false evidence appearing real. And that's a great example of the illusion. So through the lens of fear, based on a past unwanted experience, your reality and what's possible can be distorted. It can start to look like there really are obstacles in your way. There really are scary things out there that you need to be cautious of. And beliefs can be, limiting beliefs can also be that lens that we look through and live through that limit our reality. So if, for example, you've only ever experienced a certain amount of love in your life, when we dream about that possible relationship, if we dream from a past experience and we believe that love is hard to find or sometimes impossible to find, or that we're unworthy of love, again, based on a limited past, your reality of what's possible for you becomes distorted. All of those beliefs become that distortion of that lens. Another thing about living in the illusion versus reality is right now I'm very present with you. You can see I'm in my body, I'm looking at you, you can hear what I'm saying, probably feel what I'm saying. So when we live in the illusion, we tend to live up here and call, like you're talking to somebody and you might be calling from a past experience. And you might see me look up from time to time as I'm searching my database for what to say next. But we're literally living, it's kind of scary, we're living up in our head in this reality that exists in the compartmentalness of our ego and our mind, rather than like, boom, like, no, I'm engaged with you, I'm in my body, I'm speaking with you, I'm present, I'm awakened, I'm alive, I'm dreaming in vivid color, and I am absolutely open and empowered to manifest and take action and create the dreams in my life. So I think you're getting a feeling of the difference. And the things that keep you anchored in and living in that illusion are living there. So responding to past experiences, holding those beliefs that those have any sort of bearing on your future, not being willing to come into your body and feel your emotions will absolutely keep you in that illusion and that unfulfilling dreamlike state. And so you know you're there if you experience the same thing over and over, so a vicious cycle. You know you're there if you're not living your dream, because if you're not living your dream, you are living in the illusion. You will feel disconnected from yourself, from people. People won't necessarily feel your vibration, be attracted to you, or be able to hear what you're really saying. So you could experience a lot of frustration in the illusion. And for me, when I was living in that place, which really was not too long ago, and I've gone through stages where I bounced back in and then bounced back, and now I almost fully live in the present all the time. What used to keep me there is, definitely fear. I'm looking up here. Definitely fear of, not being good enough and trying to find the solutions there. So when we live and we try to find solutions in the illusion, we bat ourselves around, we go through those vicious cycles. We might eke out and have this glimmer of this dreamlike reality, and then all of a sudden we bounce back into what I call the bad neighborhood sometimes. So you're literally living there. And so a lot of my techniques for helping my clients escape from the illusion and literally come into the present and then step into their dream life and reality is you literally have to step out of it. If you continue to respond to it, think about it, what if scenarios are a huge living in what ifs. Well, only if this would only happen, or what if this were possible? Or maybe if I change myself, again, I'll find that relationship or be more successful in business. If I'm more like her, because she's successful and she has love, rather than just being me in the present, me in my dream, then things will work out for me. So there's all of this complication that happens when you're living in the illusion, all of this hard work, all of this drain of your energy, of your life, of your light. And so commonly what brings my clients and the women I know and myself into the present is to feel your body, to be in your body, to be willing to feel and process and release those deeper emotions. The ability to recognize what the present looks and feels like. Practices that bring you into the present and into your body, where life looks a lot different. So I've seen it happen both in my Maui retreats and in recent client sessions. When you come into your body and into the present, I am not kidding you, it will take 10, 15, even 20 years off of your age. You will look younger, more vibrant, more alive. You will magnetize, you will attract. Your essence comes forward into your body and out into the world. This is the magic of who you are. This is the magic of your being. And I want you to have access to that. You can't get there in the illusion. It's only available when you come into the present, into your body, and into your being. So if you've been showing signs of living in the illusion or being stuck there or limited by the illusion and not being able to fully access your being and your presence and the love in your heart and your power and your action, because our good old friend resistance is the predominant experience in the illusion. Being able to be present gives you full access to your dreams. You can't skip this step. Believe me, I wish you could, because with becoming present comes some emotions, comes some responsibility, comes some facing, like regret, loss, like, oh my God, like I've lost so many years living in this illusion. That was my big thing. Or oh, this is what I wanted to share with you. When I lived in Maui in the past, that's when I was teetering between the present illusion, and I literally sometimes felt like I was going crazy. But I would be there in paradise because I had manifested that experience from the present, from creating. And when I would pop back into the illusion, I'd lay there in the pool, and it's like I was trying to grasp at feeling the dream. Like it was there, but it wasn't there. And it was so eerie for me, and it was so sad because I thought, God, if I could just pop back into my body. And I mean, I didn't even really know that was the path at that time. But if I could just feel this to a greater extent, I would be so grateful. And actually, right after that is when I connected with the Divine Feminine Mastery came in, all these practices that I'm teaching you about. So somebody heard my call, and now I'm sharing it with you. So there's nothing at all to be shameful about, to be guilty of, to beat yourself up about if you've been living in the illusion and stuck there. It's so common. Most people do. And if any of this is resonating with you and you want access to the present and creating your dreams and experiencing your dream every day of your life, then definitely schedule some time with me. Reach out. There's a way to schedule a discovery session right down below, and there's lots of ways to reach out to me via my website. And I am absolutely here for you and committed to guiding you to be able to access the power and the beauty of your being and live your dream. All right, thanks for being with me. I will see you next time on the blog. We've got some really good topics, so I hope you'll join me next time. All right, see you then. Bye.